For the Angels started out being a song called Nobody because it was kind of based off of a Van Gogh quote where he was kind of saying people thought he was a nobody during his time. He wasn't considered an important painter during his lifetime. It wasn't until after he died that people finally thought he was a somebody. Even back then, people apparently didn't recognize talent when they saw it. Unfortunately, I somewhat share some of that feeling as myself. I think it's because the way success is measured by, these days, in terms of music, your success is more measured by, numbers, which I don't think is any kind of indication of taste or talent. And that's kind of a sad reality. The title kind of changed because I knew there were other people using the title Nobody, so I wanted to do something a little bit different, just called it For the Angels. Yeah, that is kind of what I'm doing, is if nobody's really listening, I might as well just be playing for the angels. So I think the angels really just kind of represents kind of a lost audience, and just being lost in the oversaturation of music being released these days, and how I think when you just overproduce something, it loses value because it becomes more and more common when just everybody is releasing music. I don't know, it's good and bad. It's good and it's bad. Much harder to be heard, though. You really need somebody that can recognize talent and that can also help you. Without that, you're kind of just on your own. And it's quite possible that you could have a lot of talent and be putting out great work and nobody will recognize it. Not many may hear what you put out, which doesn't necessarily degrade that work in any way. It doesn't lessen the value of that work just because it's not popular. I'm sure there's lots of people, lots of artists working in less than ideal situations, less than ideal equipment to create their art with, less than ideal environments to work in, and that's what I've dealt with. Pretty much every album I make has been a less than ideal situation to try to create that music again.
A heart made light when it's cold and it snows through the night. I sing one for the angels.